two. Now to one. It's Gaines. Yes!
This ball is crushed.
MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm on BS for real, my rhymes convict and heal.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I'm your host, Tony Cook. Joined today by La Familia, Ride Dog, and Todd. What's up, y'all?
What's up, man? What's happening, people? What's happening, good people?
Yo, Ride Dog just got done hitting the bag. Getting ready for that.
No, not even just that. I mean, we switch it up certain days. Certain days is boxing. A lot of days is just
y'all lifting trucks,
full work, weightlifting, cardio.
Y'all pushing trucks. Y'all pushing trucks this time.
No, that's what Tyler Reed be doing. Tyler out there doing pull-ups on tree branches.
Yeah, he work out. He work out with nature. You know, he used to come to the gym with me a lot too, but he stopped.
Tyler look ready though. Tyler look like one of them niggas you don't want to catch on a bad day, though.
Nah, he a little crazy. There's something wrong with Slim. He a little off.
Yeah, he a little
weird
nigga.
He be all right though.
It's all right. Love you, Bullock. Love you, dog.
All the Bullocks, yo. But anyways, how are we doing, gentlemen? Brian, Todd, there's been a lot happening in the football world, the NBA world. We got a boxing match coming up next week.
Oh, yes.
Fight of the last 5 years, probably, bro. It ain't really been nothing too hype, you know.
Maybe decades.
Yeah. We've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for this one for about 5. So that's all. But we're gonna start off, y'all, with the NFL. A lot of moves have been made for all of our respective teams. Actually, the Cowboys, nothing really. Last time we talked, we had already brought in Gilmore. We had already talked about that. You know, the only thing I can really say about the Cowboys is the disrespect that's been going around about Trayvon Diggs, yo.
About what?
Trayvon Diggs. So just so everybody knows, Trayvon Diggs is a 90. I don't care what Madden say. He a 90 rating at least.
Well, first of all, y'all care too much about these ratings. They mean nothing, bro.
They mean nothing, but what is Madden looking at? 80.
No, Madden tripping.
This has been an ongoing problem for years. Like, the player ratings are off, and it's always going to be like the same thing.
It got even worse this year. It's even worse this year.
And yo,
it's even worse.
Am I a hater for thinking that Justin Jefferson is not a 99 yet? Like, are we really giving him 99 already?
I thought he was at least 98. I thought at least 98.
Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I'm just a hater, bro. But like, is he better than
98 at least?
Is he better than Adams? Devontae Adams already?
I think they on the same level.
I think he need like one. But I guess last year he balled out. He dethroned Adam Thielen. You know what I'm saying? So I just saw the 99 and it was aggressive because they gave my boy. I don't even think CeeDee Lamb. I'm mad about my players, honestly. I'm mad about my guys.
CD, did we say CD was top 7 last show? What did we say that?
But they trying to throw him out the top 10. They trying to say Terry McLaurin, your boy, is better than him. No, I'm not rocking with it, Todd.
Oh yeah, Terry better. Oh yeah, Terry.
No, we ain't rocking with that, Todd. No,
he don't go in the slot. See, the number one corner checks my man every Sunday. The number one corner checks my man every Sunday. He don't get number one corners every Sunday. He don't get those.
Why don't he?
Because he don't. That's a known fact. He don't.
Come on, CD all over the field. He the slide. He going to outside.
Yeah, he runs from the number one corner. See,
that makes him a better receiver. That makes him a more versatile receiver. Terry McLaurin.
Is that what that means?
Terry McLaurin's a little man that can't go inside. What are we talking about?
Oh, Terry do it all. He do it all.
Okay. All right.
He do it all.
I'm spicy right now about my Cowboys. I can't do this right now. Terry,
how about this? Terry got 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons with bum doo-doo quarterback.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
It's Trayvon. What did he do against Trayvon last year? Not a damn thing.
When you got Carson Wentz throwing the rock, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do with Carson Wentz. He's not gonna do nothing with Carson throwing the rock, Toe. What he gonna do with Carson throwing the rock, Toe?
Okay.
What he about to do?
So everyone can see, fans, y'all can see I'm emotional about the Madden ratings. I'm emotional about where they ranking my players as opposed to other ops. And I'm
that means nothing, bro.
It means nothing because we gonna see.
I mean, of course it means something because, of course, we play the game. We like to play, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we like to see our players, especially on our teams, to be rated a certain way. But, I mean, at the same time, bro, like, edit the ratings and move on, bro. Like if y'all care that much, bro, like, go ahead.
Nah, bro. They got my man Deron Payne.
It's not that right. It's what come with it. It's what comes with it. Then they start.
Deron Payne. They got Deron Payne at 84. What's that about? My man had 12 sacks last season. He had 84
That's
overall.
weird.
Really?
That's weird.
Come on, bro. They tripping this year. They
Okay,
tripping.
but to move away from the Madden ratings, and get to the actual football that's been going on, how y'all feel about the running backs not getting paid? Like, are you guys on board with GM saying we could find y'all anywhere? Because
Tone, here's my thing.
I'm sad, but history kind of shows you don't really got to pay a running back all that.
Here's my thing, Tone. There's only been, I think, 4 running backs that got extensions since their rookie contract. I think it was Derrick Henry, McCaffrey, Nick Chubbs,
Zeke Young.
I'm missing somebody else. I heard it was 4. Zeke.
Yeah.
You know why they got those? Because they've been consistent. Maybe not Zeke, but the other 3, consistent. That's why they got those contracts. The Saquons and the Dalvin Cooks and who else won money?
Josh Jacobs. He was injured too.
Right. So I wouldn't put. They're not elite like those 3 are. Like Henry, Chubbs, and McCaffrey. Those are consistent. Every year I'm gonna get 1,000 yards plus, double-digit TDs. All of them I got to prove that. That's my thing. That's why. If you're consistent, they'll pay you. If you're consistent, they'll pay you. That's my thing. You always heard they're not gonna pay you.
How you feel?
Every position group in the NFL has found ways to upgrade the pay scale, whether it be quarterbacks, wide receivers, corners, offensive linemen. Everybody, it seems like every year the scale of the money goes up, and it just seems like, when it's your time, you get paid. And I feel like it's not the same for running backs. I feel like they undervalue the running back position. And it's time for something to change. Now, it's not fair that you can hand the ball up to the running back and they get banged up all throughout the season and they still have to come out with these contracts that aren't really worth what they are actually bringing to the team. And it's crazy because they feel like they are important to the team. And like look at the Giants, for example. Saquon Barkley, they depended on him so much last year. A lot of the success depended on running the ball and playing defense last year because Daniel Jones, he's very mid.
Very mid. And he got the money.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a problem over there. That's a problem.
He's mid. You know what I'm saying? And look at Josh Jacobs just led the league in rushing last year, bro. Right. Like, why do I have to argue with you?
Yeah.
Like, see, right, numbers, you know what? You know, they
check the numbers and holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they're going to say? That's a 1-year wonder. That's what they're going to say. 1-year wonder.
It doesn't. Well, that's then do the same thing with the quarterbacks because there's a lot of 1-year wonder quarterbacks that get paid. Look at Joe Flacco, 1-year wonder. They won the Super Bowl. He got paid. He really not that nice. Was the highest paid quarterback in NFL history at one point. Yeah. It's like you can't devalue one position and then value the other position. It doesn't matter, bro. He's not that good. He's okay.
In the playoffs, he's Brady. Not in the regular season, though.
Here's what I'm saying, though, bro. When you produce, you're supposed to get that money, bro. And at the end of the day, Dominique Foxworth made a great point. I'm not sure if it was on Twitter or if it was on ESPN. He said there's a pot of money set aside. I think he said it's somewhere around, I might be misquoting him, but it's around like $336 million set aside for incentives. That's just set aside. And he feels as though the running backs, when they sign these contracts and then in contract negotiations, they should have more incentives in their contract so that if they produce like they say they can and the numbers are showing that they will, it's like then they deserve more money. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
So add
that's reasonable.
Back to the contracts. If I lead the league in rushing, nigga, I want $5 million. You know what I'm saying? Like
I want more than that.
On there.
Yeah, no question.
I'm just saying it don't got to be no real number, but I'm saying like you got to show that you care that I'm busting my tail for y'all week in and week out, because like you know what I'm saying, football is the most ultimate team sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for y'all to value these other position groups and think, oh, you could just throw me away and get another running back, like, I think that's crazy, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy.
I think it's crazy, and that's what they're doing because of contracts like Zeke's. I'm gonna say it. Maybe even contracts like
Zeke's fault.
But I mean, honestly, but Zeke earned that. I think because before he got the contract, did he not?
Jerry Jones. Here's what I'm gonna say. He deserved a contract. He deserved money, but he didn't deserve that kind of money.
But maybe
he got AP money, Tone. He got Adrian Peterson money.
And y'all gotta understand, for Zeke too, it's a different thing. Zeke is was the star of the Cowboys.
He had a lot of hype too.
he brings a lot of money to the Cowboys. Since he got to the league, he brought a lot of money to the Cowboys, put a lot of butts in the seats. Everyone's wearing a 21 jersey. Everyone doing it, feed me. And I think that had a lot to do with why his number was so high. But I think that did jack up, what running backs are getting served right now. And I think what you said about incentive, the running back agent, sports agent need to be like, we could do that. We could work some incentives in there.
But I say, because just think about it, Tony. Like, a lot of the times these running backs sign these contracts and they feel like, bro, I've outperformed this contract, bro. Like, I've done more than, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I get a little something? A little something extra. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I need $7 million. I need $7
fair.
million bonus. $7 million bonus in my.
I think that's fair, bro. They need to divvy up that money, bro. Yeah.
I think so too. And I think if you're a top 5 performer as a running back, it's no question. They need to set it need to be like every other position. I'm setting the market. I'm the highest paid running back this year.
Matter of fact, Tom, is that why your guard is sitting? Is that why your guard is sitting out, because of the money?
Yeah. Well, okay, we'll switch to this off-season drama. Zach,
but hold on, Tom. Before you go, when you start, I just want you to address. You know what I'm saying? After you talk about Zach Martin, I just want to know what you think about your boy saying he's not going to throw 10 picks this year. But go ahead.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
That's what he said.
Okay, we'll start with the Cowboys. We'll start with the Cowboys offseason since free agency. A lot of messy stuff because Cowboys be pushing their money. They be pushing all their money, restructuring contracts. Last year they restructured Zach Martin's contract to pay, to give what's his name, to make room for all these contracts like CeeDee Lamb, Trayvon Diggs. They got to pay Micah Parsons pretty soon. And at first, I'm thinking, okay, Zach Martin's a team player. It comes out. This nigga about to either retire, sit out. I don't get paid enough. It makes it worse going back to the Madden ratings. They gave him a 99. Madden,
right? He the best guard in football.
But
him and Quentin Nelson are the two best. I thought best guards.
They say he getting paid $7 million less.
I know.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
And I'll put it out there right now.
Has he had a season that he didn't make the Pro Bowl yet?
No. He's first team.
He's made 8 Pro Bowls, Ryan. 8 straight Pro Bowls.
Oh, every
6 All Pros.
And
6 All Pros.
And to hit on to piggyback off what Ryan was saying, Dak Prescott will throw over 10 picks this year if we do not have in the middle of the pocket.
He gonna go 3 by halftime week 1. He gonna throw 2 by halftime.
My thing is, why put that kind of expectation on yourself? My thing is, why you just don't go out there and ball? You know what I'm saying? Like, just go ball. Why you gotta say, because Twitter and Instagram are going to go crazy.
LL Cool J LL don't know what he's saying, bro.
LL don't do the countdown. No, the internet's gonna do the countdown for Dak.
Oh, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. And don't let him start throwing picks on the primetime game. They're gonna be like, here you go.
And that's the thing. Dak's gonna throw some picks. He's gonna throw some picks.
He's gonna throw 1 week 1. He's gonna throw 2 week 1. He gonna throw 2 week 1, though.
But I think with the switch up, Mike McCarthy calling the plays, he's gonna do everything in his power to not have Dak throwing these jump balls, throwing these 50-50s. We're gonna get these niggas butt naked open, and that's when Dak's gonna throw the football. How it used to be. That's how it used to be. Dak is when the nigga was wide open. The past couple of years, Dak got his money, and now he's trying to beat Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. We ain't gonna do that no more. We're gonna reel it back in. And
who called the plays this year?
Mr. Mike McCarthy. Freaky Mike.
Santa Claus is called. Okay, Santa
Freaky
Claus.
Mike.
All right. Santa call. All right, Santa.
Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Mike McCarthy, good. I'm not mad at it because I think Dak needs a change. I think he needed a change after last season. We need something. That's all I got for the Cowboys offseason. It's a lot of stuff up in the air. We got a lot of people that want to get signed. Trayvon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, and then we got to Micah going to be the highest paid player in the NFL when we sign him probably. So
probably will.
Someone's going to lose their money. I just hope it's not Zach Martin. If Dak is a real team player, you need to restructure your contract, buddy, because if Zach Martin ain't out there, you are throwing over 10 picks before 15 games. Before 12 games.
Before 9. Before 9 games.
Wait, easy. But okay, that's Cowboy talk. Ryan, I'm gonna go to you. And there's been some moves made for the Titans. We signed D-Hop, right? Well, I'm not saying we. Y'all signed D-Hop. Big deal. Ryan was big hype when I hit him up. He's like, yes! Me fine.
I can honestly tell you, I was not shocked that we signed D-Hop. I've been saying for a while. I mean, you got your average fan who just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we going to sign this person, I really felt strongly we was going to sign D-Hop. But as far as, I mean, I'll get to D-Hop in a second. I'll just talk about our off-season moves. Well, I think did we touch on that last time we talked off-season moves last time we was on the show?
Well, probably did.
We did talk. We touched on a few of them.
Okay, well, I guess as of late, the most recent news for us is, of course, signing D-Hop. I think that changed a lot for us offensively because, I mean, I already thought going in the offense would look a little better because we fired an offensive coordinator for last year, got a new offensive coordinator who was already on our staff. His name is Tim Kelly. He used to be offensive coordinator with Houston, Texas when Deshaun and D-Hop was still there. They had a really good offense there, and I think that had played a part in D-Hop actually signing with us, along with the fact that, you know, D-Hop, Derrick Henry, good friends, and of course, Mike Vrabel was also part of the Houston Texans staff for a little bit too before coming over. So I mean, it was a lot of familiar relationships from that standpoint, and having D-Hop on our roster, you know, I don't know what the notion is that D-Hop, you know, I see a lot of things on the internet. You know, D-Hop is old now. D-Hop not the same.
Fine, I'm gonna stop you. Explain to me, because I know what's the difference between a D-Hop signing and a Julio Jones signing last year.
We signed a banged up Julio Jones with a hamstring that didn't even come with him from Atlanta. Like he got on the plane with one hamstring, bro.
Tell him.
And just the numbers don't lie. D-Hop missed the first 6 games and still managed to finish the season with almost 800 yards receiving. I think he had like 9 double-digit catch games. Only dropped 1 pass last year out of 95 targets. Separation, I think they said he was like second in the league in separation and running his routes. Like, you don't have these kinds of numbers if you're not still capable of being elite. And I think he is. And, you know, the other common notion is, you know, they love to bring out our old receivers. Like you mentioned Julio Jones, but they also mentioned Andre Johnson, Randy Moss.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? All 3 of those guys, not even the same round. Like, we got Randy Moss. Randy Moss didn't even want to run routes for anybody by the time he came to play for
He was 38.
You should watch some of the film that Randy ran by the time he had left and came to Tennessee. They went to San Fran. Like, Randy Moss just was out of it.
Done, yeah.
Andre Johnson didn't even finish the season. He played 4 games with us and retired. So it's like
they was on their way out. They was already
like they was done. DeAndre Hopkins is 31 years old and still has a lot of football left, and I'm very optimistic that he'll still continue to show that kind of play. And I think he'll help our young receiver, Treylon Burks, out tremendously, along with our running game, Derrick Henry. And the defense is going to strap. I mean, a lot of people, like, you should see some of the things people say. Like, I just can't wait till the season start. That's really what
so basically,
that's really
what
I'm
hearing, Brian, is 12-4. That's what I'm hearing.
You're not gonna hear me say nothing,
the things you're saying in my ear is
you're not
13
gonna hear me say nothing, bro.
That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I
ain't got no record predictions yet.
So I'm hearing scrap defense. I'm hearing receivers can't be jump guarded. I'm hearing top 2 running back. I'm hearing 12-4. I'm hearing 12-4.
So Todd, let me hear what's going on with the rest.
Ooh, let me talk to you.
Let me hear what's going on with the Commanders.
So there are 2 things.
Snyder is no longer around. His last day was like a couple days ago, right?
Yes, today.
Well, it's official today.
Got it.
It's official.
What else?
It was a good press conference today. I saw 30 minutes of glory. I seen Josh Harris and co-owner Magic Urban Johnson, the great Magic Johnson, who said there will be winning in DC, and he will not rest until there'll be winning in DC.
In the NFC.
And he's gonna do everything possible for that to happen. Can I get a amen and a God bless you?
God, in the NFC East.
Hallelujah. You hear me? All right.
About, bro.
Okay, all right. What moves in your mind have y'all made since, you know, the end of the season that'll make the team this year?
Well, we definitely needed offensive lineman was a key for this year. We signed some linemen from the Kansas City Chiefs, a right tackle, very good guy. And we needed to get some offensive line depth. We signed somebody from the Giants, New York Giants, and we didn't really make any actually big time moves other than putting Sam Howell as the official starting quarterback. So that's something to look into. If he plays well, I think we'll be a playoff team. I know we got a top 5 defense. I ain't got to talk about that. Other than that, there are mutual interests with Kareem Hunt. We are talking to Kareem right now, actually. Eric Bieniemy is very interested in getting him here. So that's a game changer. I think he'll start. Even though I love Brian Robinson. Him and Brian will go. That duo will be nasty for me. I mean,
oh yeah.
So we get that. I'm liking what we're doing. So you know what I'm saying.
Honestly, in all honesty, Sam Howell looked good last year.
Like, yeah, he did.
Like as opposed to some of the other dudes y'all was throwing out there, he gave us some problems. Even though we was kind of banged up, he gave us some problems. I like what they look like.
I like how you added that in there.
Todd, I don't know if they're gonna have a winning season though. Like it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Well, here's my thing, Tom.
Because the Giants definitely got better.
They did.
Unless Saquon sit out like Le'Veon Bell, then it's a wrap.
That might happen actually. But I'm not hype on Saquon like everybody else. I think the Giants be fine. I think they will. I do.
What are you talking
I think the Giants
about,
be fine. I do, dog.
Wait, Todd. Hold up. So Daniel got it. Daniel got it then.
No, I mean the way their offense is structured, Daniel don't got to do much. He really don't.
What?
He don't.
We'll see.
He gonna run. He gonna do his usual. He gonna run for 900 some yards. He gonna throw for.
Bro, the only reason he ran for 900 yards is because he had Saquon back then.
No, the read option, bro. You can do that all day long.
Who's gonna go with the read option if Saquon not back there?
Right. Daniel Jones gets 70 yard runs without. He's done that without Saquon.
I'm telling you, Daniel Jones' success this past year weighed heavily on Saquon being back in full effect.
I'll make a bet with y'all. The Giants win double-digit games without Saquon Barkley if he don't play. I'll make a bet with y'all.
No, it's Rap City. Okay, I'll make that bet.
I'll make a bet with y'all.
I already owe you $100. I owe you $100. But I'll make a bet with y'all. I'll throw another bid out there because to
Ryan Dable can coach. They got a top 10 defense.
Oh, they got
He coached for one season, bro.
And turn that whole franchise around in one season.
I'm telling you.
Saquon Barkley was also healthy last year, though.
That's a big difference, Todd. I'm telling you, man.
That's one season, though. That's one season.
Saquon Barkley has balled more than one season, though.
The rookie year? The rookie year?
Yeah.
Bro, yes. What do you mean? And the year after?
That's a long time, bro. It's a long time.
Hey, you are crazy.
Saquon got at least one.
You are tripping, bro.
It's a long time, bro.
Saquon is their pulse. Saquon is their pulse. But okay.
Trying to tell you, dog. All right. Y'all gonna see some.
Double digit. Who do you think the Giants are, bro? Double digit games without Saquon?
The Giants might win the division this year.
Oh my God.
Next topic, bro.
Now we gonna move on to. I think we should just move it to basketball.
Okay. Y'all know the NFC East winners don't have back-to-back winning seats. We don't do that.
That's true. But
it won't be the Giants.
Oh my God.
Who gonna be?
Okay.
I'll take Philly before anybody.
I'll take
Philly not winning back-to-back.
First of all, it's the Cowboys. I would take the Giants if Saquon plays. Like Giants have a good chance if Saquon plays this year because
they just signed James Robinson today, so that's a good running back. I like James Robinson.
That's a good running back. We're gonna see. The NFC East is gonna be fun to watch.
It is.
I can't wait.
I can't wait, Tom.
But fellas, we got an NFL update. I want to move over to the NBA real quick. And I gotta ask y'all because a lot of stuff has happened this offseason in the NBA as well. Ryan, your team, y'all re-signed Kyrie Irving, which I did not expect. You were pretty I
thought he definitely
confident that they would re-sign Kyrie. I was like, I don't know. They got that.
I thought they get Kyrie too. I didn't think they would.
Are you happy about the other moves made? Are you happy about the other moves made? Grant Williams, big signing to me. Grant Williams, big signing.
Yeah.
Signing Kyrie Irving, like you already touched on, I was not surprised we re-signed him because first off, the market for Kyrie really wasn't as appealing as he thought it was going to look. But you're right to test free agency, but I still felt confident at the end of the day that we did everything we could. We tried to make Kyrie feel as comfortable as he possibly could. He played great when he was the back half of the season. He wasn't the reason why we didn't make the playoffs. I mean, he came out, he balled all the second half of the season. But yeah, we gave him 3 years, 126 with a player option. I think that's a great contract. I know he was looking for somewhere where he can call home and have some stability. So definitely great signing, re-signing for us. Our GM also made excellent moves in the offseason prior to the draft. We ended up, I think we traded Davis Bertans to somebody and ended up getting like some kind of compensation pick by first. So we ended up with 2 first-round draft picks in the draft just based upon trading him. Like, that's crazy that we were able to finesse that. But we got Derek Lively, the second from
Bertans.
my bad. I'm good. I'm back on. Okay, cool. Somebody was calling me. But drafted Derek Lively, second from Duke, with the 10th pick. And then got Oliver Prosper from Marquette, which is like a 3-and-D type of guy from Marquette at the 24th pick. So two good picks right there. Still got some more moves to make in the offseason, but you touched on Grant Williams. I think he'd be a great addition. I watched a lot of tape on him after we got him. Really wasn't a big fan of his prior to getting him, but you know how it is as a fan. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your due diligence and figure out, what kind of player can he be. But I watched a lot of his tape.
Yeah, Grant was
watched a lot of his tape. He played great defense on some great caliber players too.
That's what
I watched a lot of tape against KD. I mean, you'd be surprised the kind of defense played on KD. Like, it's pretty good. And then offensively, he's gotten better with his shot every year. I mean, he's definitely somebody that can play great with Luka and Kyrie. And I still think we're still trying to make moves and get Clint Capella, put him at center. So we've been trying desperately to get him. So hopefully we
Lively, and with Lively, that's a good little center rotation.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I think it'll help Lively get some time to, see somebody else who I'm sure his game will mimic after. But Derek Lively, like, he can switch on guards. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a great thing to have on your team. And yeah, bro. We signed Seth Curry. I don't think you knew that. We signed Seth Curry. He on the roster again.
Got Seth back. Okay.
Yeah. Got Seth back. I don't know if y'all remember Dante Exum.
Yeah.
He was a high draft pick.
Oh wow.
We signed him.
I don't know about him. He ain't really never hit. Like, he hit the Jazz for a little bit, but
you got to understand, he was drafted to play point guard. He won't be playing point guard for us. He'll be either 2 or 3, but he's strictly he'll be there like a role player.
Come off the bench. Yeah. Come off the bench.
Good penetration offensively. Know how to get in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Dish out. Yeah. And I think that's great.
I forgot about Dante Exum. So you got, like I said, I like Grant Williams for y'all because last year the defensive end was kind of the wings, guarding wings, and he can guard from the 3 to the 5 almost with his bulk, Grant Williams. So, and Lively, like you said, that's a big dude that could do some rim protecting, and he's a lob threat. I honestly think Dallas got a lot better, mainly because they retained what's his name, Kyrie Irving. I didn't think that was going to happen. Just for some reason, I thought maybe Doncic's injury, that was more of the reason for why y'all didn't make the playoffs down the stretch. Didn't he have the ankle injury, Doncic?
He was out. But honestly, it was. I'm not gonna say that's why we didn't make the playoffs because still, but we had a good amount of chances, and our second half defense, like it just fell apart. Like first half of the game, we're up, and then we just could not close games last year for some reason. Don't know why. And it started on the defensive end, but I'm sure that'll change with the defensive players that we've managed to get this offseason. So,
okay. Now we gonna switch to the Todd.
Let's go, baby.
The faithful Washington Wizards fan we got over here.
Let's go.
So first of all, let us know what's happened. Let us know.
Well, we've got rid of 2 contracts I was ecstatic about. Bradley Beal's gone. Thank you, Jesus. Porzingis is gone. Even though he played well, I actually think Porzingis played pretty better than I thought. Actually,
what you mean? You think he played good?
It was time to. What's happening?
I'm just saying, what you mean you think? But like, Porzingis played good.
You didn't like him at Dallas,
he didn't miss no games. He played.
Yeah, like I said, it was shocking. I was shocked, But he played pretty well. But I was ready to get, I want to go young tones. Time to start over, man. Even though we got 13 second-round draft picks, I don't know what in the world we gonna do with 13 second-round draft picks to 2033. So I'm glad we signed Kuzma back. I like Kuzma.
Yep.
I think he 26, somewhere around there. So he got years to get better and better. So I mean, I like the young squad we got. We're not gonna make the playoffs, but the future's bright.
Keep that out there real quick.
Yeah, the future's bright. I would say a couple moves in offseason that I think the Bruce Brown not going back to Denver, that's a big move for. I mean, I think that's going to set. I think that might set Denver back a little bit. I don't know. People think Bruce Brown was very important to them. That was a big.
He killed.
He killed. Oh my God! I mean, he was coming off the bench getting 14, 15. I was like, he developed a shot. Now he got a shot now. Like he played D. Like that was a big. Not getting him back. I don't know if Denver. I don't know if they're gonna repeat, but they still might be good. But I'm gonna say that the Wizards. I'm still waiting on what Dame gonna do. I want Dame to go to Sixers so bad. I do. I hope he makes that trade to the Sixers.
I want Dame in Miami with Butler. But
he not going nowhere else. I can promise.
I know. I mean, I just hope I know he wants to go to Miami bad, but I think if you want to win a championship, him and Embiid will be like, serious problem.
What's going to stop the Heat from going back?
Yeah, the Heat is going. Yeah, the Heat is.
They're not. You can say the Heat can go, but they're not going to win a championship. I can say the Sixers can go and win a championship.
Do you think if they had Dame against the Nuggets, do you think they'd win?
It'll be 4-2. 4-2 Denver. 4-2.
Wow.
Yeah, 4-2, 4-3. It wouldn't. They don't got enough.
I think Dame is what they need to get Jimmy a chip. I think Dame is what they need.
I don't think so, dog.
Instead of Lowry, instead of Tyler Hero, like,
Denver was too deep. They had a bench. Like Denver was too.
No, Denver was not. Wasn't many teams messing with Denver. But
it was.
Main thing before we move on to this this boxing match. Are you with Jordan Poole being y'all star player for the future?
No, I'm not a Jordan Poole fan at all. I'm not.
That's why you didn't. That's why you didn't even mention Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I'm not a Jordan Poole at all. I don't. That and one stuff. That was cool with Golden State. I just can't. He don't. To me, dog. I mean, he's exciting to watch. I don't think he has basketball IQ, really.
Okay.
I don't. I think he's just a show. I don't think he knows basketball. You know what I mean when I say that? Like
he one of them niggas who've been out there watching Curry in practice and
he benefits off.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, he benefits off
Curry.
He
got a little bit of juice. He got a little bit of salt. Curry.
Let me go off and shoot this 40-footer because Steph did it. And you know what I'm saying? Let me. I just don't. I'm not a fan of his game. Like that. So I'm not. I never been, but he's a young dude. Hopefully he'll get developed. But I'm just glad we got young guys that can go out there and play hard. But we got a long way to go, dog.
Let's start.
Y'all too tough. Y'all too tough on Jordan Poole.
It's not that.
I think the only knock on Jordan
dog.
Poole is his attitude, and his defense needs to be a little bit better. But aside from that, he's not a dumb basketball. He's not a dumb basketball player. I think his playmaking abilities is better than what I realize. I think on the dribble, off the ball, I think he learned a lot from Steph and playing in there. But trust me, bro, Jordan Poole is tough. Jordan Poole,
he over dribbles a lot.
He does a better attitude. He gets a better attitude and figures out how to play a little bit better defense. Jordan Poole gonna average about 25, 26.
I'm not gonna say he can't average 20. He probably could average 24, 20. I mean, but all the other stuff you said, the over dribbling, the can't play defense, that's a problem for me. That's a serious problem. He tried to cross people up. It take him 5 minutes to cross somebody up. I can't. Why you taking 5 minutes to cross somebody up?
Jordan Poole likes that though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not. I don't like his game.
Hey, gentlemen, we got a little bit of time left, and I need y'all's expert opinion on who's winning this fight.
Oh yes,
Ryan.
You want to go first? Let me go first, Ryan.
Spence or Crawford? Who you got?
Honestly, it's so up in the air for me. I want to say Bud, but like something about Earl Spence, like it's just making me like, I don't know, bro. I think it's gonna be a great fight, but if I had to pick one, I would say probably Crawford. But I think a lot of people are just dismissing Spence sometimes. Like I don't think they give him enough respect, and I think he feels that too. So it's like I think he's like floor that he's like the underdog coming into the fight because apparently they have sparred each other in the past, and apparently like he's like feels like he's gotten the better of him in these little sparring matches. But it'll be a good fight, bro. I hope to see a great one. But it's I'll just go with Bud and hope. You know what I'm saying?
So Todd,
yes, sir.
How do you feel this match is gonna end up going? You think it's Spence or Crawford?
I love two of these fighters, dude. I'm a fan of both. But I think Terrence is the better boxer. I'm gonna go with Terrence in unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. I wouldn't be surprised. I think if Earl beats him, it got to be a knockout. I don't think he'll beat him in points. I think Terrence will get the points because he'll hit him in different ways more than Earl would. That's just I'm looking at the styles they fight. I was watching Sean Porter and Earl fight, and I was watching
That's the fight to watch. They both fought.
Yes, right. They both fought, and I watched how Terrence destroyed Porter, and I watched how Earl it went through 12 rounds, but Sean was like hitting him kind of easy, even though Earl won. So I was looking at it, I said, man, Terrence can, he's by far better boxer than Porter is. But styles make fights, but I think Terrence will win in unanimous decision.
Okay. Yeah. And I like how you broke that down right there because I agree. Mm-hmm. Terrence Crawford is probably the more skilled fighter, probably a little quicker. Probably a little quicker to the punch. He's probably gonna beat Spence to a bunch of them exchanges.
Right. Exactly.
But I know, like Ryan was saying, Errol Spence actually he's like the more prized fighter. More people come out to see Spence. It's been that way since he's been around. And he's more heavy-handed. I feel like he's a naturally bigger fighter and stronger.
He is.
Heavier, I feel. So like you said, I think if it goes the distance, we going with Bud. If it's a 12-round fight decision. Bud got it. But if it gets stopped, I think it's because Earl hits him in the ribs.
Yeah. That's what I think too. I think
Earl might hit him in the ribs with something, and I don't think Terrence has fought anybody that has the punching power that Errol Spence has.
And I think that's vice versa too. I think that's vice versa. That's me. But I think, like you said, the only way Earl wins is a knockout. I don't think he'll beat him in the 12th round. He has to knock him out to win. That's my opinion.
And but I'm gonna say my last part was saying if I had to put money on it, I think it's too much going on, and these fighters have been wanting this for too long, and I think it's gonna be real nasty, and I think that's what Errol Spence wants. I think Errol Spence want to get on the ropes and go at it and not use technical stuff.
Yeah,
that bodes well for Bud, and I think
Tone.
That's what I think. I think it's gonna
if Bud if he tries to fall in that trap, that ain't good. He should don't brawl with Earl. Don't do that. Box him. Like
Ryan said, he is the more skilled fighter. He just got to box. He can't fall into that trap.
That's what I'm saying. If Terrence boxes him, he'll win. If he fights him like you Ali Frazier, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for him.
No. I think Crawford can do either one, honestly.
Yeah. Across the board. Ryan taking Bud across the board, basically.
I think people sleep on Crawford's punching power too, though.
Oh, true.
No, I'm gonna sleep on. No, definitely not sleep on that. Nah.
I agree. They both have punching power. I just think I don't know if Terrence is battle tested, and the Sean Porter fight kind of showed.
Yeah.
If he start getting nasty, Terrence can put an end to something.
He can.
Because Earl didn't. Earl did not. It went 12. So that's
right.
Sean Porter is a dog. I feel like Sean Porter's head is meant to. But I think by the time he got to Terrence Crawford, though, he might have just been one fight too late. That's how I feel like that was the difference, really. Because I feel like Sean Porter was more in his prime when he fought Errol Spence. So that's why.
Well, didn't they fight the next year? I thought they fought the next year after Earl. Maybe I'm tripping. They fight the next following year. He fought Crawford. I'm thinking.
I think it was
that's what happened.
It might have been a couple of years after he fought.
Okay.
But I already know that Sean Porter already had a podcast. He already out here. He was like 1 foot out the door when he fought. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. And that's why I feel like Terrence wrecked him. Terrence wrecked him.
He did.
It'll be good though. I honestly like Ryan started off by saying, I don't think I could call it. Really, like I don't.
It's tough, bro.
I'm staying away from.
You
don't put no money on it.
It's tough, bro.
No, this is Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler type fight. This is gonna be a serious fight. This the best fight in the last 2 decades. I've said this. Like this might be the best.
Wait, he keep up. I said 5 years. You said decade. Then you said
no. Decade. Since this the biggest fight since Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson.
It's the most, and it came not too late. Like, because everyone was Manny Pacquiao Mayweather, but that was terrible. That was horrible. Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah, that was terrible. This one is pretty good. I can't wait. Gentlemen, I appreciate you for sticking in with me. I appreciate all y'all's expert opinions on your respective teams. Before we get out of here, we got anything to say to the fans?
Nah, man. July 29th, man. Bud Spence, bro. I ain't got too much to say after that.
Yeah, I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, preseason's in about 3 weeks, so football season has approached us.
Yes, off season is almost over. Off season.
I'm very excited, dog. Training camp for us tomorrow. Washington. Yeah, you know. 11-6 is coming. Third seed in the NFC East will be the wild card. But other than that, y'all have a great.
You're doing too much.
Y'all have a great day, great weekend, and enjoy yourselves, man.
All right, y'all. Until the next time on the Faithful Fan Show. Dun, 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 dun.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a leg. Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a leg. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm Morpheus and real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lies a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff times, you know, believe when I drive. Call for it, Kelly go in the Bleezo spit. Auto like free throws, Vahito. Circle loose, stroke magic. Rhymes over all y'all like dirt for two. Rookie in the game, insane.